Ladies and
Casey Soriano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Leading off the inning, Napoleon Joyner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Into the box now, Pablo Rosas. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
One down.
And it's 1-2. Soriano is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Edgar Villarreal comes on looking for us.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final.
They left 2 men on base.
Casey Soriano enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, Daisuke Maeda. He singled his last time up.
Not shortstop, Daisuke Maeda.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Palm ball, got him, 1 gone. Ready for another chance, Russell Watt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Carlos Benitez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Scott Boches gets the call from the pen.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
10-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Columbus.
Ready for another shot now. Neil Salter. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Bounce to first. He's got it.
Hard 90, hard
and he'll
90,
take it
hard
to the
90.
bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Ira Hollenberger. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Mickey McDonald is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in to try it again, Salvador Velasco. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey, no outs. No outs now.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brett Quintana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count, the pitch. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Edgar Villarreal enters from the pen.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
A 1-run finish.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Casey
your
Soriano
attention,
takes
please.
over to start the 6th inning
Now
on the mound.
for the Clippers, number 84, Casey Soriano.
Stepping up now, Billy Salinas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping into the box, Yusniel Chavez. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Chavez.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out.
One time right here.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Joel Peniagua will come on and make his...
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
First,
a 1-run finish. And
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A manager checks in with his ball club. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Casey Soriano enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Casey Soriano.
Into the box, Nick Maton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's right there. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across. Edgar Villarreal comes on from the pen.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Casey Soriano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Soriano.
Digging in once again, Devin Fink coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. In there for strike 1.
Fink.
Guard the hold him right here. Let's go.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4. Casey Soriano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Now at the plate, Wally Mota. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll leave him the count at 1-1.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here it comes.
1-2.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlos Melendez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Soriano is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Edgar Villarreal enters the game to finish. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Clippers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Casey Soriano will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Casey Soriano.
So digging in now, Dan Toivonen. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out with a possible go-ahead run at first. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, get us out of here, huh?
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, come on, big guy. Need it here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, drive him in.
He's set. The 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So striding forward now, Chris Marion, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate now, Barry Peters. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The winning run is at first base. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Barry Peters is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means Edgar Villarreal takes the ball looking.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
13 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Casey Soriano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Fernando Ordonez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Edmundo Huerta is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1-1 the count. And now pitch on the way. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 8 full.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow.
Some may have thought this call would not come again. But this veteran will have at least one more chance to prove he still belongs on the big stage. A manager checks in with his ball club.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Now at the plate, Kiani Cavaco. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Levine will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Striding in, Sherton Apostle. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. A ball and no strikes.
Apostle.
Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. The next twin up, Brad Ramirez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Throw on the first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Peter Navarro earned his 9th win of the year. Casey Soriano wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Digging in now, Marty Rosales. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now the pitch.
The left fielder, number 9.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0 first.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Fouled away. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Hit to short, reined in. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Stepping up to the plate, Leo Mortero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score.
Your attention,
Casey
please.
Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Cal Raleigh will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Cal Raleigh.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Ready now for the White Sox. Israel Pineda. Last time through was a base hit. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Soriano rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. The 1-2 hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch and drive.
Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Josh Young will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Cleveland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
12 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Bottom of the inning now. Up next for Chicago, Jacob Zanin. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and 1 strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Up next for Chicago, the second baseman, Emmanuel Rivera.
Hey, come on now, one time right here. Here we go, fellas. Let's go. Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Stepping in now, Emmanuel Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Soriano features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing.
The 1-0 home. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Tribe came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Elton Hankins earns the...
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
84, Casey Soriano.
Into the box now, Zach Kirtley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and a strike to count. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-5 today. Cleveland put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Peter.
got to get the legalities everything. You need to discuss completely. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely, no question. Yes, absolutely. No, there's no question about it. No, you've got to get the legalities everything. You need to discuss. Okay? Yeah. Well, absolutely.
Ladies and
Casey
gentlemen,
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Sully Matias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, nobody away.
To short. He's got it. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Christian Pache. He went down on strikes last time up.
Christian Pache.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline.
All right, come on now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline.
Run it out, run it out.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon.
Ladies and
Casey Soriano enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Casey Soriano.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Scooped up.
Robert.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Now in the box, Tom Meyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Number 68 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a good bounce back. And tonight's final, 7-3. The Toronto Blue Jays used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Garrett Whitlock. Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Casey Soriano.
All set for the start of the inning. In now, Michael Tolia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Barar Encarnacion, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Hey, we got one here. We got one.
The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's set and the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. To third.
Come on, get here.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Cleveland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dante.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Casey Soriano enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jermaine Jashik, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jermaine Jashik becomes the first out of the inning. Into the box, Billy Riggins. Liner towards second. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Cam Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here we go.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Rockies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Josh Mesa claims the win out of the pen, his first. Sean Pearson records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 16th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB. Casey Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Luis Torrens. And they'll need him to get something going here. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Attaboy.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Rich Foss. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, need you right here. One time. Let's go.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Cleveland get their 20th home win this year. Tristan McKenzie earns his 8th victory of the season. Casey Soriano.
Ladies and
Casey
gentlemen,
Soriano
your attention,
takes the
please.
ball now in inning number
Now
9,
pitching
looking to
for the
close the door.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Number 68 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, Brad Ramirez. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Left center.
Oh, you. Take it, take it. Me.
Number 68 is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Dean. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 count and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, now, we got 2. Come on, baby. Come on, guys.
Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Cleveland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Roosevelt Lewis earned his 5th win of the year. Casey Soriano.
Your
Casey
please.
Soriano comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Bowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, come on now.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. At the plate, Jeff Mortero, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Mortero.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he holds on, and the ball game is over. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. Cleveland used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Alfredo Quevedo gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
9 runs on 13 hits, no errors, and they left one man on base. Ladies and gentlemen,
Casey Soriano takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 84, Casey Soriano.
Ready now, Jacob Zanin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Down 0-2.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. Cleveland used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Freeland is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. In now for the O's, C.J. Alomar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Throw on to first won't be in. Leading off the inning, Dave Beck, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Next will be the cleanup hitter, C.J. Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Hey, nice rip, big dog.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hold on to it, hold on to it. Hey,
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Settling in now, C.J. Alomar. He singled his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
MLB The Show's Will Crow will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Ready now for Baltimore. C.J. Alomar is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Get a good pitch. Here we go.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. On the ground to first, we'll see if they can get 2. He'll go to the bag for 1, but they'll only get 1 as he's in there at second. Stepping in for the Jays, Dave Beck.
The first baseman, number 8, Dave Beck.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt here. Throw is too late, so the sacrifice attempt turns into a base hit. Now batting, Randall Grichuk. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Randall.
The 3-1. Hit to third. There is La Stella. The tag gets 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Standing in, C.J. Alomar. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout.
Nobody down here.
Stepping in, Billy McKinney. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, number 29, Billy McKinney.
Ground, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip.
And not easy to do in today's game. Velocity, exploding, breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. On to second base, this could be 2. He's right there. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. Stepping in, C.J. Alomar, and their runners at the corners now.
One time, here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now coming to the plate now, Dave Beck. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down.
Run it out,
and
run
he'll
it out,
step
run
on
it out.
first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Van Meter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped up. Alomar is camped under this one. And he puts it away for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay dialed in.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Standing in, C.J. Alomar. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Alomar.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are...
Next to bat for Toronto, Dave Beck. He's 2 for 3 thus far. On to third. La Stella fields it cleanly.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is... This one ends with a 10-5 score. Toronto jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Wagyu's pack wins. So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Baltimore.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here.
Hey, stay hot now.
Hey, 2 away now.
Hard hit ball to second.
That way, big
And
guy.
that's
Nice
through into
scoring.
right
You're
field for a
scoring.
base hit.
Forward.
And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he is in there.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have...
Joel Kuhnel will come on now and make his 50.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Pablo Lopez pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Cole Stewart struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Juan Gonzalez wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another. Anthony Kay is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming in.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Looking up is the right fielder, still ranging back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. C.J. Alomar, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So striding in, C.J. Alomar. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Bichette is there.
I got it.
And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're up 3-2. And here's Jose Peraza.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
2 down now.
Rounded to third.
Come on.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. C.J. Alomar will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Leading off the inning, Dave Beck, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this, only down by a couple of runs, you know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 1.
We are under the lights as the show gets. Stepping into the box, C.J. Alomar. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in now, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Now to the plate, C.J. Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one. Still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. On the ground to short. This could be two. Reined in. A step on the bag for one. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Striding into the box, C.J. Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And this will get all the way to the wall now. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his...
Now at the plate, C.J. Alomar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard up the middle. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, C.J. Alomar. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Let's go. Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
18 minutes.
We are under the lights. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, C.J. Alomar, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Winker ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. That'll end the inning, but they do.
Yeah, we got one out here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Alomar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Out in front of it, strike one.
Let her rip right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. The throw to Defoe. On to first, and they turn the double play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Van Meter.
Designated hitter, Josh.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw.
1-1.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.